Hey guys, my name is Rose, and this is gonna be another palette tag by Kaylee Bout. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. When I saw the name of this tag, it made me think of that one movie. I think it's called Not Another Teen Movie, where it's like all the teen movies combined into one, and it's just like a comedy of them, like the scary movies, like that, but like a teen movie one. But that movie is just so funny. I really like that movie. I saw who did this. I think it was Butte Bean. I think Betty Jean from Butte Bean. I think I saw her do it because I've been really into her, and she creates such pretty looks. And so yeah, I've been watching her a lot, and my hair's kind of crazy today, but it's fine. I'm gonna be washing it later today anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, so I saw her do it, so then I wanted to do it, but then I got kind of busy, so it's kind of like a month or so after she did it, but it's fine. I can still do it. It's the tag. It's still around. People can watch things whenever they want to watch things. I also just finished painting this picture the other day. I really like it. See, it's like all like bluey, and I was watching Bob Ross paint while I paint, although I paint with like watercolors and he paints with like oil paints. But still, it's art. But yeah, okay, let's get into the palettes. There's 9. Oh, because 2 of them are like wish list items. I got so confused for a minute. Okay, we're fine. I have everything. Like, one of my greatest fears is like forgetting something, or like the 2 greatest fears, forgetting something or being late. Like those 2 like drive me crazy. So yeah, first prompt or question or whatever is your first palette, which I'm gonna do my first higher end palette, which is this beautiful baby right here. Is the Alice the Looking Glass palette. It's kind of big. I bought a lot of big palettes. Like, I bought this one. I bought the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean one, which was big, but I depotted that one. But this has like a special place in my heart. I think I'll always just keep this around just because it's has a special place. But yeah, that's the actual like shadows. Like, my 2 most used shades are these 2, Lily and Hatter, up here, but it doesn't look really used that much. Like, most of my palettes don't look really used, but I want to like get back into like using things more. So yeah, and then the number 2 palette. I'm an awkward turtle, so please don't be like judging me too harshly, okay? Number 2 is your most recent purchase, which I got this beautiful palette. Like, this just makes me so happy right now. This beautiful palette, like two days ago. I only got it 2 days ago. And this is the palette that's on my it's supposed to be thunderstorming all day today, so it's like not super great lighting, but yeah. So this is only the second time I'm wearing it, although my eyes are being watery today. The first time I wore it, my eyes watered so much, but I think it's more because I haven't put makeup on in a while. So yeah, but this is the palette, and it's so pretty, and this is inspiring me so much. I can see so many color combos with this palette. I mean, yeah, I could see myself using a lot of these shades a lot of the time. Except maybe sponsored, because I just don't really like those brown to green themes, but I want to like try to use it and see how it looks. But yeah, today I'm wearing I use the shade Supreme, Pinker, Legolas, and Soleil. I think that's all I used. Yeah. I did like a halo eye kind of thing, and the other look I did was a halo eye too. I mean, 2 halo eyes in a row, because that's apparently what I want to do with this palette. But the packaging is absolutely beautiful. The colors are just beautiful. I just love this. And I like I like was so excited to get this palette, and then when I finally got this palette, I felt like I was even more excited, but I couldn't ever possibly be more excited, but I still was more excited. But yeah, so I'm really happy I have this. So yeah, that's my most recent purchase. Got it like 2 days ago ish. So yeah, I got it really soon. I might try to like do a whole bunch of looks, take pictures of them, and post it on Instagram because I'm trying to be more active on there too. I could do probably 5 looks, 1 palette with this too, maybe. I don't know, or maybe 3. Do something easier. So, and then number 3 is one you regret missing out on. And I pulled up a picture on Instagram. I just looked in like the tags, and then I did the first picture that shows like it's laid out. This is a viseart or viseart palette, or however you pronounce it, and it looks so pretty. This is like this is like one of the only viseart palettes that I was like, I'm gonna get. I would use like all of these shades. Like I think the other one was called Liaison, the purpley one. That one was really nice too. But I have like those tones. But yeah, but I didn't get this because it was very pricey. But I really, really wanted it, and it was limited edition too, which sucks. But I would have gotten so much use out of this palette. It was so pretty, like. But oh yeah, and that palette is called the Koi palette. By the way, I don't think I said that, but it's called the Koi, like koi fish, I think. No, wait, it's called COI. I think koi, as in koi fish, is KOI, but it reminds me of koi fish. And then koi fish reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and my brain just is going off in a different thing. So yeah. And then 4th palette is one that makes you happy to look at. And this is the palette I just got I got a bit like a year ago at this point. And this palette, this is a Sephora Pro palette. This is a Smoky Jewels palette. And this palette just has so much variety. I can do so much with it. It's like all darker, like smokier jewel tones. But like, it's just beautiful. Like there's some lighter shades like this. Aquamarine is kind of lighter. I mean, but this palette is just absolutely gorgeous. I just look at it and I'm just like kind of awestruck by it. Like these two, I'm very awestruck by. I'm just like, oh, you're so pretty. I just want to look at you like all day, like kind of thing. Like some of my most used shades are like geode and stone, and then I really like Tiger Eye too. Tiger Eye is a really pretty orangey shade. But like all these shades are really good. I mean, they're a little bit more tricky. They're very pigmented and you kind of have to work to blend them, but I really love this palette and I just love looking at these colors. I'm not sure if this was limited edition or not. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's that palette. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, next one, number 5, is one you have changed your mind. I have like a piece of paper. That's what I'm looking at. One that you have changed your mind about, which is I did the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. When I first got this palette, I thought I wasn't going to use it that much. I was like, oh, I could use some of these as just crease shades when I'm doing like looks with other palettes kind of thing. But this actually inspires me a lot. Like I've used it a lot more than I thought. Like especially this one is my favorite shade. And this deep brown I really like too. When I bought this palette, I actually bought 2 of them because I bought this for my sister too, which she said this is one of her most used palettes. But yeah, but I really like this palette and it's really nice, and I'm really happy I bought it, even though I thought I was only to use it every once in a while, but I reach for it way more than I thought I was going to. So, and then number 6 is one that surprised you, which is this is the Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia Beverly Hills. There's 2 Anastasia palettes in this thing, which I only own 3. I own this one, that one, and the Subculture. I only own those 3. Like, those are the only 3 I own. But this is the palette. It's very pretty. It's like, and it surprised me because when I bought this palette so long ago, I knew nothing about Mario. I knew nothing about any of Anastasia or whatever. This was my first Anastasia palette. And I went in, I was like in Sephora or something, and then I saw this, and then I'm like, oh, look at this green, and look at this gray. I really want a green. Let me buy this palette for the green. And that's what I bought it for. But then these shades are just so pretty. Like, my favorite shade is actually Marina, or Maria. I always call it Marina because it makes me think of the ocean when I say it that way, but I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. But I'm calling it Marina. But that one's my favorite. And then I really like, I use Muse a lot with that. Like these shades, I think most of them are actually like shimmers or satins. I don't know exactly if they're shimmers or satins. Then there's the 3 mattes down here. But whatever, I use shimmers in the crease. I don't really care. It's fine. I use it wherever I want to use it. But Muse is one of my favorite like crease shades that I use. But yeah, I just got so much more use than I thought I was gonna do, because I thought I was basically just to use these 2. Like, I bought it for these 2 shades, and they're not even my most used shades in the palette. So it's like, but it's a super beautiful palette. I'm really happy that they have so many shimmers. Like, I wish like more Anastasia palettes were like majority shimmers, because I just use shimmers like way more than mattes. So yeah. And then number 7 is one that inspires you the most, which is kind of my Jackie Aina one right now, kind of, because I just bought it. But besides that, since that one's so new, if I took away that one, it would be this. This is the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. It has beautiful packaging. I love it. I'm like, my heart is like exploding with love with this too. And this is, it's very shiny. So this is the palettes. It has 2 pressed glitters, and then it has a super shock shadow, which I use these a lot, and I use this one sometimes. I mean, this is kind of sheer. Like, lots of people said in their videos that it was just glitter, but if I swatch it, it looks peachy. It has a peachy undertone, and it changes the way things look. Like, it changes things. It doesn't just add glitter, it actually changes the color and makes things way more warm, way more orangey kind of things. At least on my skin, though. Maybe that's just because I'm super pale. I mean, I'm a ginger. But, yeah. But this palette inspires me so much, and I still want to do so many looks with it. And these glitters, I've been loving pressed glitters lately. I don't know what, like, these are just both so pretty. Like, all these shades are pretty. And the shade that I was most excited for, like, this shade I haven't even used yet. But, like, I'm so excited to wear this a lot more. But, yeah. So, that one is the one that inspires me the most. So, yeah. And then there's 2 more questions. Number 8 is one on your wish list. And that is the Natasha Denona Gold palette. That palette is so pretty. Like, whenever I go into a Sephora, I go and swatch it on my hands, and then I, like, gasp and lose my breath. Like, I love it so much. I don't have it yet. I'm thinking I might get it next year, because I won't even be able to really use it a lot until at least, like, end of next year. So, maybe next year for my birthday, I might pick it up. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping for, kind of. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, it's on my wish list, and I'm so excited to maybe do it. Like, lime chrome is my favorite shade in that palette. I swatched that, and I kind of just want to cover my whole body in that shade because it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. That shade is so pretty. But yeah, and that would be my first Natasha Denona purchase, like, ever. So I really would be very happy to have that palette. So yeah. And then number 9 is your No Fail palette, which I have to admit is this palette. This is the NYX Ultimate Cool Neutrals, which I'm pretty sure they discontinued. They have the Ash palette, which I don't know how that compares because I don't own it. But yeah, this is my No Fail. It's just a cooler tone neutral palette. I mean, it's very purpley cooler tones, like purples and grays, and like those are the kind of cooler tones I like, not like something that's just a slight bit cool. Like, I want super cool. Like, these look so amazing on me. But even though this is my No Fail palette, this is not a favorite palette because I only really use like this one and these two are my most used shade, but it's like this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, those 7 are the only ones that I really like use a lot out of these. It has 3 setting shades in this palette alone. So if it was like half the size and included those like 7 shades I just mentioned, plus probably like one of the other ones, just because half the size would be 8, it will probably be a favorite. But because it has so many shades that I just don't even really reach for, that it's like, okay, I wish they kind of just made this half the size it was. And then, but yeah, I mean, it's discontinued anyways. They have the Ash palette though. I think they still have the warm neutrals, which I never got because warm tones are just not my jam, although I've been very into peach tones lately, which that's kind of warm. But yeah, I'm a cool tone lover. I kind of really want the new Lime Crime Cool Tone palette because that looks absolutely gorgeous. But then I'm like, I probably have those shades in my collection. I've never had a Lime Crime palette. Never tried anything from them. So yeah. So I'm just gonna end this video here. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked talking about eyeshadow palettes and stuff. So hope you have a good day, and bye.